Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to do a little reading vlog, but put a little twist on it. I think last year I saw Sarah Crowley do this. It's kind of like a take on the swapping my screen time for reading. Because my screen time like fluctuates, whether it can be like under an hour or it's like 10 plus hours, and that's just not possible for me to do because I work full-time 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, so I can't do that every single day obviously. So I'm going to be swapping my number of times I pick up my phone to how many pages I read a day in a book. So I feel like that's more doable for me right now, so we're gonna do that, and I'll leave Sarah's video linked in the description so you can watch that one too if you haven't seen it yet. So first we need to pick a book. Okay, so I have several places that I have my TBR. I mainly have a TBR cart, and then I have a whole shelf right off to the side here that has more of like my seasonal TBR. So I've already changed it out to my fall TBR. So I'm either going to pick from that shelf or my cart. So there's a few options that I have that I want to pick from. So one of them is Anxious People by Fredrik Backman. I just got this one yesterday, and I also just finished Beartown, so I'm kind of in a mood for more of his books. So that's my first option. I don't know if I want like a fall-ish book yet, but I kind of want to read Wisteria by Adalyn Grace. My local bookstore put this out a couple of days early, so I'm kind of like itching to start this one already, so that's a contender. I still want to read some of my romances up here. I'm still in a big romance mood. Also in a big literary fiction mood, I think, after reading Beartown. So I also have Kristen Hanna's Firefly Lane that I might want to start. I don't know if I need a palate cleanser. I have You with a View. I just read The X-Files and I really enjoyed it by Jessica Joyce, so might want to read another one of her books. I don't want to add too many, so I think I'm just going to stop there and choose from these four. This is a tough decision. I think I want to do Wisteria by Adalyn Grace. I just kind of want to start this, possibly finish it before it comes out in 2 days. So we're gonna start now. Let's see how many pages I have to read. So I'm going off based off like my previous week. So today is Sunday, so I'm going off of last Sunday, and I'm just gonna do that every week, like according to like what day it is. So last Sunday was August 11th, and I had 81 pickups that day. So we have to read 81 pages of Wisteria. And obviously I can read more if I want to, and I thought if I feel like it's not enough, I can also, it tells you how many notifications you got that day, so I could incorporate that into page numbers. Who knows, we'll see how the video goes, and like if I feel like I want to add more, because like some days I have more pickups than others, so it'll just fluctuate. And I feel like because I work 9 to 5, having such low pickups will help me just like get a little bit of reading in after work and just make it easier. For starting off, Wisteria by Adalyn Grace. We're going to read 81 pages tonight.
I knew it was a dream.
I thought I'd give a little update on Wisteria. First of all, I'm freaking out over this cover. It's stunning. Look at the back. I can't. Anyway, I'm 22 pages in, so we've got 60 more pages left. And it's been a long time. Well, it hasn't been that long, but it's been several months since I finished Foxglove, which is the second book. And I actually listened to it on audio, and I feel like I barely remember what happened, like vaguely. But I think I don't really need to remember it all completely to be able to get back into it, if that makes sense. Because I know I felt the same way going in from Belladonna to Foxglove. Like, I was like, I don't remember some of the things and some of the plot points and major things that happened. But once I got into the book, I was like, it was all coming back to me. So I think I just need to get a little further in it, and then I'll be like, okay, I know what's going on now. So I just wanted to update you on how many pages I've read. Got 22 pages, 59 to go.
I knew it was a dream. I knew it was a dream.
Okay, so I just completed the 81 pages in Wisteria, and I'm enjoying it so far. This one follows a different character, is in a different character's point of view. It's the main character from the first two books, Signa. It follows her cousin in this one, which I think is like a fresh start, like a new thing, you know, so you don't get bored. I think it's like a good start. You get like some fresh thoughts, fresh setting, that kind of thing. I'm really enjoying it so far. This book, I would say, I do enjoy for the vibes. I do, the plot is good and the characters are good, but this one has like some gothic elements and like fairy tale elements, and I really enjoy that about this book. And I think this series is a great series to start in the fall time, like in October and November months, because of those gothic elements. It almost gives me Once Upon a Broken Heart vibes, but with gothic elements. Like Once Upon a Broken Heart is a bit more lighthearted and more of that upbeat fairy tale story, but this one has a little bit darker side with the gothic elements. But I think if you enjoyed, or if you loved Once Upon a Broken Heart, that you would really like the Belladonna series, so highly recommend. I just wanted to update you guys that I've completed day 1 of reading a page for every time I picked up my phone. 81 pages is done, and then I'm probably gonna read some more before bed. Maybe it's almost 9 o'clock, so we'll see. But this book is super fast-paced. The series is fast-paced. It's easy to read and understand, and it just keeps you like, I think the dynamic between the characters and like just the whimsical gothic fairy tale vibes and elements like just make you want to keep reading. So super excited about it. So tomorrow we will start with a new page goal. You took my spot. Oh, okay. It is 2 days later. I didn't film anything of me reading last night, but I did complete my goal yesterday, which was Monday, and my reading goal was 113 pages. So I got that, and then I ended up actually wanting to finish Wisteria, so I just kept reading, and I finished it last night. And I feel like I can't say too much besides like what I've already said in the previous clips, because again, this is the third book in the series, and telling you anything about what happens in this one just spoils the first two. But I really did enjoy it. I love the ending. I think this is my favorite one out of the whole series. And this one I think I'm going to give 4 stars. I gave all the other ones 4 stars, so I feel like I might sit on it, and I'll probably end up rating this one a little bit higher, like a 4.25 or maybe a 4.5. I don't know. This one was definitely my favorite out of the series. And I'm not going to count like whatever I read in this last night as part of my page count, because in my head it's cheating. And if my pickups were a lot higher and the amount of pages I had to read was higher, then I probably would have. But since mine are so low, I'm like, I'm just going to keep them the way they are and not count that. So I finished that one, and then I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday, and this was on the shelf. This doesn't come out until next Tuesday, August 27th. And it is currently Tuesday, August 20th. So I'm reading this one next. I freaked out when I saw this on the table. I was not expecting my Barnes to put it out early, but they did. And I was like, I have to start this one next. And so basically I'm reading like new releases in this video, but I haven't started it yet, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. So my goal today is 97. I'm gonna do that, and I'll update you guys once I get a little into this. Okay, don't mind. I know I'm still in the same outfit. I'm wearing the same outfit again. I can't wear anything else. This has like become my new favorite thing to lounge in. I need these tank tops and these pants in every single color.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
But I had to take a shower because I couldn't wait any longer. And now we're gonna start Daydream. I was just reading a quote on the back, and first sentence says, "This book is a romance reader's dream come true." So excited to read this. couple of days, I haven't recorded anything else of me reading Daydream, and it's now Monday the next week. So I've been reading a little bit every day, and the amount that I've read should add up to all the number of pickups that I had on my phone for the previous week. So I'm gonna show you all that and calculate all those pages in a second, but we are here to finally finish Daydream. I have about 40-ish pages left, so I'm very excited to finish this. I'll come back with my final thoughts once I finish. So I just finished Daydream, and now I have all of the pages calculated. So I'll insert like what I had to read since I haven't filmed since last Tuesday. I think I told you how many pages I read for that, and I finished Wisteria that day, and then I started Daydream. So let's see. On Wednesday I had to read 102 pages. Thursday I had to read 93 pages. Friday was 62 pages. Saturday was 92 pages, and Sunday was 70 pages. So when I added all of those up, it equals 419 pages, and this book is 428 pages. So I did read all the pages I had to do. I just didn't film each section, like each of those days, if that makes sense. So I did enjoy, so for my review for Daydream, I did enjoy it. I really liked Icebreaker and Wildfire. I like the found family that's in these books, and specifically this one because I think Hallie is really relatable to me, and like her personality and her hobbies, I guess. I feel like we are very similar, and just her dynamic with people and like how she feels about herself and how she portrays herself. I just related to that, and you know, we've all been waiting for Henry's book, and I did tab a little bit. Most of it was like Taylor Swift references, and I love that the playlist, she always includes a playlist in her books, and I love that this one, the playlist for this book was all Taylor Swift songs. The books are really long, and like there's a lot of words, like the words are kind of small, so like a lot happens, and I feel like in this one they're just good cozy romances to read, I feel like, and yes, there's some spice in it, but again, it's that found family that like makes it cozy to me. And there were some parts where I felt like the conversations that Hallie and Henry had felt repetitive sometimes, because she was very, I don't want to say very insecure, but just got out of like a past relationship, and she has some insecurities due to that, and she's constantly needing reassurance, which is not a bad thing. It's just brought up so many times that I felt like, I was like, okay, I get it, like you're insecure about this. I feel like it didn't need to be repeated as much. I don't know, that's just a little thing that I noticed. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4-star. All of her books have been a 4-star for me. I really enjoy her writing and her characters, so I'm super excited that this one was out early so I could pick it up and read it before it comes out tomorrow. So those are all the books that I'm going to read for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want to, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!